How's it going, guys? It's Christopher from Cars Unlocked. Today I'm going to be showing you the Ford Sync 3 infotainment system. So if you or anybody you know has a Ford vehicle, this will help them navigate their infotainment system. As always, guys, do not forget to subscribe to Cars Unlocked. Give this video a like if you like what you see. I'm always trying to produce quality content that will help you guys selecting and purchasing a vehicle and owning a vehicle. So let's get started on the Ford Sync 3. So this Sync 3 system came out in about 2016, 2017. They released it. I did a video a while back when I was an employee of Ford when it just came out. And I'm going to do it now because some things have changed with the newer model. I've gotten some better equipment and upped my production value. So this will give a little better audio and visual of the Sync 3 system. You can see here, I'm on the About screen. This is the Sync 3 3.3 software version. So it's the latest model. I'm in a 2019 Ford Edge. You can update your software to the latest model, but this is already updated. This is a brand new vehicle. So it's got the updated software. I'm going to go through the touchscreen commands first, and then I'm going to get to the voice commands after that. So let's get started here. I'm going to go back. In your top left corner is your home screen right here. So it takes you to this home screen where I have my navigation map on the left hand side, my radio. If I had a phone paired, it will show my phone pair, and this is my heated steering wheel controls here. My clock and my temperature is in the top, and then here is my Wi-Fi. So this does have a Wi-Fi. Whoops, I touched away here. Here is my Wi-Fi. So it does have a Wi-Fi hotspot, and it will connect. You can see I can connect to a network here. I'll get to that in a second. I'm just going to go from left to right here, starting with the audio. So all my commands are down here: audio, climate, phone, nav, applications, and my settings. So let's start with the audio. It's really nice touch screen how it flows. You can see the screen flows. There's no lag in the screen, but with the audio, I can play music through all my different sources in the top left: AM, FM, Sirius XM. Yes, in 2019 we still have a CD player, and then my Bluetooth. If my phone is connected, I can control the Bluetooth. But the AM and FM is pretty straightforward here. You can do a direct tune if I know the station I want to listen to. So if I want to listen to AM 980, I just hit 980, enter, and it will direct tune to AM 980, which is a sports channel where I am. FM works the same way. You can do the direct tune. You have quite a lot of presets. You have about 18 presets with the 3 preset bars that I just clicked. And to click and hold a preset, you just get to the channel that you want and you click and hold. So let's say I want to make this 89.5 preset number 3. I just click and hold it there. And now it says preset saved, and we are saved. Sirius XM, so you can subscribe to the Sirius XM, or you can use the trial period if your vehicle's new. This one, there's no subscription yet, so it's just telling me I need to subscribe, but it works pretty much the same way. You can see I can set my presets here. I can do a direct tune if there's a channel that I like. If I want to go to channel 105, I can do a direct tune. There's no audio because I haven't set it up yet to subscribed, but I can set the presets here. You can also use the categories if I like specific categories. Let's say I like sports. I can go to sports, and once you subscribe, there'd be all the sports channels listed, but there's no subscription on this vehicle here. The Sirius XM is great if you do a lot of driving and you spend a lot of time in your car. Back to the sources. CD, I don't need to tell you guys, CD is pretty straightforward. You pop the CD in and then you can skip your track. Bluetooth, once you connect your phone, you can basically control your Bluetooth audio, play songs from your phone, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you want to play music right from your phone with. Let's move on to the climate. So this is what I really like, is the climate controls are right on the touch screen here. It does eliminate some of the buttons, but on most of the Fords they still have the hard nose buttons. So let me know if you like using the touch screen to control your heating and air conditioning, or you like the hard buttons here. But as you can see, it's got the automatic temperature control. So first I can put it in auto mode, and it's gonna automatically adjust my fan. So I feel the fans coming on to get to 25 degrees. Hopefully you can hear him through the microphone, but I can basically adjust the temperature just like the thermostat in my house. If one side wants to be hot and one side wants to be cold, I can adjust the right side of the vehicle here. If the temperatures are not in sync, I hit the dual and they sync back up there. Here is where I can control where the fans come out, if I want them to come at the top vents or at the foot vents. And then I have my front defoggers, rear defoggers, and my air conditioning. The menu is going to pull up a few features, my defrost, my heated steering wheel, and then where I can control the vents. So a few more additional climate controls there. So to pair your Bluetooth phone, obviously you need your phone in the car. I have a OnePlus 6 Android phone, so you just need to go into your Bluetooth settings. I'm going to hit add phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
Now I've previously connected this device, so I'm going to go previous connected. If you're first time pairing, you go pair new device. But let's pull it up, and here you can see it there, Ford Edge.
Confirm that the pin displayed on sync matches the pin displayed on your device.
You just need to confirm it pairs. The pin matches, pair, yes.
For your safety, please.
And now OnePlus 6 is connected there.
Voice activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
So it asked me to auto download contacts. I'm going to hit yes to use my voice commands. So you can see now that I've synced my phone, it all pops up here, the ways I can make a call. I can go through my recent calls, my contacts. I can dial right from the phone keypad. I can see all my text messages here. So there you can see them loaded up there. Again, I'm going to block out all the names and numbers. It takes a minute to download your contacts. So here I'm just having it download my contacts. Once your contacts are downloaded, you can call right from your contacts. Here's just my phone settings if I want to change my ringtone. There's a few things if you don't want it to roam. There you see it downloaded my contacts. So it takes about a minute. There I can add new devices. But here you can see my contacts listed, and then I can call right from the contacts using this touch screen or from my recent call list. So let's move on to the navigation, and this is one of my favorite parts about this Sync 3. Just hit the nav button. I really like this nav system. I've unlocked like the Nissans and some of the other vehicles, and this one is really, to me, at the top here. So the controls hide away to give a bigger screen, but I just hit the controls to pop it up. There's a few ways you can navigate to your destination. So you can use the voice commands, which I'll show later at the end of the video. But if I hit destination, I can set preset favorites, so home, work. You can add new favorite locations. The easiest way is to search using the search button, and it's basically like a Google search on your phone. So let's say I want to go to IKEA shopping for the day. I can just type in IKEA. I don't need to look up the address of the IKEA that I want to go to. I can just hit IKEA search, and it should come up with all the closest IKEA search results. So here you can see all the different IKEAs, and then I can select this one in Burlington. If I want to call them, maybe ask if they're open still, I can give them a call. I just hit start, and the robot lady is going to walk me through.
And use voice commands while driving.
So this one is just like your phone, like you can pinch to zoom.
Will start.
I can scroll using my finger and see my whole route. Once I hit start, I can hit start. 3D mode, it basically just gives you the bird's eye view. That's going to center me there. the menu, here I can do different things, like I can see if there's any traffic. That comes with the Sirius satellite subscription, so we don't have access to that on this vehicle. You can adjust your settings if you want. You can set breadcrumbs so that it kind of remembers your trip. You can see POI icons, so it's going to show you like gas stations and restaurants along your map. Your route preferences going to help you like avoid freeways if you want to go the most fuel resistant route or the shortest route, but I always leave it on fastest route. You can go to use the HOV lanes. Here it will show you where the parking is. There's also ways you can like avoid freeways, or if you don't want to go on a toll through a toll, you have no money, you can avoid the toll roads, or obviously you don't want to go on any ferries if you're going on a long trip. You can view the route, so there it shows the whole route, and then I can cancel it. So I'm going to cancel this route here, and I'm going to show you a few other things you can do with the navigation here by searching the destination. These are different food, like there's all different categories you can search by. If I'm looking for a gas station and I want to find the closest gas station, I would just search in the fuel. And there's our gas station. So these are all the ones closest to me. You can see all the different categories. There's a ton of different ones like banking, shopping centers, if you want to find the closest mall, liquor store. Let's go back to that. You can find the closest liquor store. That's always important. Clothing, whatever you're shopping for, they're all in these categories here. Automotive, if you want to find different car washes or things like that. Movie theater, there's all different categories. So that's a quick way if you're just searching for a somewhat general category or place. But mainly I just use the search button and type in where I want to go. Let's move on to the apps. So the apps, you have to sync your phone. I don't think I have any mobile apps on my phone that are going to work with this vehicle, but there's like Spotify, iHeartRadio, the Pandora app. I think the MLB has an app. I don't really have too many apps on my phone. I just got this phone, but there's all different ones. Obviously the Sirius satellite. Once you hit the Find Mobile apps, it will search through and you can use those apps using the touch screen. The settings is really how you can play around with your vehicle. So the general language, if you want it in a different language, if you want to go imperial versus metric for your units, same with the temperature. You hear it beeping when I touch the screen. Yeah, I can turn that off. That's how I got to that main screen at the start of my video. There is the about, software licensing. This is kind of bullshit. And then you can reset the full thing if you want to reset it back to its factory settings. 911 assist, basically it's going to call 911. I like to leave that on. It will call 911 if you're in an accident. Automatic updates. So if you turn that on, basically it's just going to search every time you connect to the Wi-Fi for an automatic update here. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are here. So yes, this 2019 Sync is connected with Android Auto, and I've done a whole video showing the Android Auto. I'm going to put a link to it, obviously right at the top of the screen here, and you can see how that is. But just to show you guys real quick, you just need to plug your phone in to the vehicle, and there it's asking me to automatically connect. Now I'm an Android Auto user, so all you Apple fans, you're gonna have to do the Apple CarPlay yourself. I also have an Apple CarPlay video. You can click the link at the top there and see the Apple CarPlay connection. But I use the Android, so I'm fairly familiar with it. And here you can see it really just mirrors your phone. I can use my navigation, I can see my phone, I can play all my music, different music apps. So let me know what you think of the Android Auto compared to the regular Sync 3. But the Android Auto is going to use the data on your phone, guys. So if you don't want to kill your data plan, then just use the navigation right that comes with the car. So to shut it off, you just got to unplug here, and then it goes back to the main screen. Vehicle settings, there if I need to create the door code, that's for the Ford Key Pass system. I can adjust my camera settings. You shouldn't want to delay, you should want that rear camera to come on automatically. And if you need your serial number, I guess, for any troubleshooting or customer service. Display, I really like some of these settings on the display. I can just completely shut off the display. Let's get back there. Background, they've added this. This is pretty cool. I can adjust the background there. So it comes 3 different backgrounds. Let's go with these blue lines here. You can see the background, brightness. Mode, I just keep it in auto the whole time, but the day is the bright mode, and then the night is going to be a more darker screen. Full black background, good on the eyes at nighttime. But I just leave it in auto mode the whole time, guys. Auto dim, it's basically just at nighttime when you're not using it, it will auto dim the screen there. Voice commands, you can adjust your voice commands control, so it works pretty well how it is, but for example, phone confirmation, it will ask you if it will confirm the person's name before you call. That's good, because when you're using the voice commands, you have to really enunciate, and sometimes the robot lady gets it wrong when you say the command, so it's good to confirm. Advanced mode is just gonna stop her from giving you instructions every time you use the voice commands. I'm gonna get to that shortly when I preview the voice commands. Valet mode, basically you can lock this screen, so you enter a 4-digit PIN so nobody can access like your contacts or things like that. If you're parking at a valet, or maybe you're like renting your car out for the weekend. Ambient lighting is very cool, like there's all different colors here. That's going to adjust your ambient lighting. Those are like the rings around the cup holders and the lighting throughout the car. I had it set on purple, I was just playing around with it, but let's try the orange out. The ice blue is the main one, the default one. And let's go to our first settings page. Here's our first settings page. I can control things like my sound, radio, balance, fade, my speed sensitive, volume, can all control. That's pretty straightforward stuff. Clock, if you need to change your clock format, if you want military time, you can change it to military time, or daylight savings time, you can adjust the clock. There's my Bluetooth settings. I went through that already. If I want to add a new phone or anything, my phone settings, so I can manage all my contacts. I already showed you that. The Sirius XM settings, so there's a parental lockout if you want to lock your kids from using it. And there's my Sirius XM, whoops. Sorry guys, there's my Sirius XM serial number. Navigation settings, I went through that already. That's those route settings as well. Mobile apps, so you can enable the mobile apps like I showed you. With that Find Apps. The Ford Pass Connect is really cool. That's basically an app you can download on your phone. You can do things like lock and unlock your car. You can find it using the GPS locator. Remote start is really cool. Really nice technology to use the app. I haven't had too much experience with it. I think it works pretty well, but you guys let me know if you guys have it and use the Ford Connect, how it works and what you think. So that's your settings there, guys. That's pretty much the full walkthrough of the touchscreen. Last thing we want to do is connect to the Wi-Fi. So as you see, I just hit the Wi-Fi button at the top, and then here, available networks. I don't think I'm in range of any networks. Let's take a look. Oh, someone's texting me, my girlfriend, my one and only, the Shanice. Here, okay, so here's my Wi-Fi. I'm in my driveway right now, so hopefully we're in range. So I got my password loaded in. I just hit done, so it's gonna connect here. We'll see how long it takes. I don't know. I'm not too happy with my Wi-Fi here. I'm in my driveway. It should connect. There we go. I'm with Bell. That was pretty quick, but I still don't like Bell. Let me know what you guys have for internet here in Canada. Screw Bell, guys. Like, I have to go with them, but now it's connected here. So things I can do with the Wi-Fi, for example, I was showing you how you can update in the settings there. There we go, automatic updates. So let's hit yes. So now it's using the Wi-Fi network to check. This car doesn't need to be updated, so I'm going to skip this. So that's pretty much the whole walkthrough. We went through the Wi-Fi. Let's go through the voice commands, guys, here. So I basically can press the command button that's on the steering wheel.
Please say a command.
First thing, I can control my radio. So let's go.
I didn't get that. You can say AM.
FM 99.9.
Tuning to FM 99.9.
Then it's going to tune there. You can see the station. I can turn up the volume. Okay.
Please say a command.
Call Collins Nissan.
Call Collins Nissan.
So there's that confirmation. Yes.
Calling Collins Nissan on cell.
And then it's going to automatically call them once I confirm it with the yes here. I'm going to hang up. End call. You can also just say the address.
Please say a command.
Find an address.
In Ontario, please say the street address.
155 Scott Street, St. Catharines, Ontario.
When ready, press the voice
and then it's going to go to the address.
Set as destination. Or say, change something.
Set as destination. Another thing I like with the voice commands is you can control your climate control. So if I just hit this.
Please say a command.
Set temperature to 22 degrees.
Did you say 22 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 22 degrees.
And now the temperature is set. So that's pretty much the walkthrough of the voice commands, guys. Hopefully this helps you get through the Sync 3. If you have any questions about it, please ask me in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer. Again, guys, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. We're always trying to produce good videos for you guys. And thank you so much for watching Cars Unlocked. Have a great day.